A classic Akrosh Azoth, Baron Azoth. It's all he plays. It's so great to see. He's
I,
probably the only high tier Azoth player.
I'm really excited about this too because it honestly I have not seen Azoth play in a Gravy Cancel tournament. So here we go, first
Really.
match on to
Wow.
Shipwreck versus Caliburn's Bodvar.
It's Akrosh opening up with a gravity cancel downlight. Both players finding weapons. Akrosh finding his axe. He really loves that axe.
Over holding onto the stop sign hammer, who gets hit with the sidelight into, oh gosh, that neutral air nearly connecting to his sider, doesn't quite work out. Cali tosses aside his hammer, picks up another one, and Ark's ready to punish with a recovery combo, goes for a downer, and Caliburn finds himself disarmed once again. Ark is just punishing every single option he goes for. That down six doesn't quite connect. Caliburn punishes with a downer, but gets hit by a ground pound. He's at kill percent and yet to get any damage on the Arkosh's Azoth.
Yeah, Akrosh is insane. He's been playing Azoth since the second Azoth came out, and he's never stopped. So he has a lot of experience. Even when Axe was bad, he still played the character.
Ooh, picks
Look
up
at
the
that
bow.
beautiful read.
And that neutral signature to cover Caliburn's landing kills him off the top, barely taking any damage off. Caliburn finds the hammer once again, goes in for a downer. Azoth still holding onto the bow, goes in for that D-light, doesn't quite connect, but doesn't get punished for it either. And both players are spacing each other on the neutral. Ooh, the sidelight into the down air gets punished by Caliburn's recovery, but Ark's ready to go into the bow again. Sidelight, neutral air, loses the string.
Yeah, and in case anyone is upset that I am a little biased right now, Cal is definitely the underdog here. I don't think I've ever heard of him before. This is definitely his chance to make a name for himself. If he can beat Akrosh, or even get some close games against him, that's going to mean a lot. Because Akrosh is a very high tier player, and a good way to make a name for yourself is to beat someone like Akrosh.
Yes, most definitely. More details on that later in regards to the goal of Gravy Cancel. Arkosh calling in the horn. Ooh, gets hit by the recovery and kill at the top. Caliburn's actually able to level up 2-2. Even though he's taken a decent amount of damage, he seems to be getting a little bit more comfortable in this matchup against Arkosh's Azoth. Azoth, however, hits him with that neutral air. Ooh, goes for that charged neutral sig and actually gets punished by a scoop into a nair, a side air. Caliburn's putting some decent damage on Arkosh with the stock. Goes for another stair, doesn't quite connect. Arkosh trying to punish him with a downlight. Goes in for the downer and gets hit by a sider. That will do it. Arkosh ends the stock pretty swiftly with his axe.
Yeah, it was a good second stock showing, but he was already at kill percent from the previous stock, and Ark just had to hit him once with the cider, and it was done. But he's doing good on this stock, too. It looks like he might have figured something out.
Ooh, Caliburn calls in the hammer. Jumps over Akrosh, respecting those sidelights, gets a nice scoop, being able to punish the fact that Akrosh isn't really covering his head. Goes for a downlight that time, but Caliburn still holds on to the hammer. Ooh, weapon toss landing. Excellent, but doesn't get the unarmed follow-up. Tosses the weapon to his face again, holds onto the sword. Misses the downer, but doesn't get punished. Caliburn doing a great job of being able to use all the weapon spawns to his advantage, while Akrosh seems to want to hold on to the axe. Goes in for his side air, gets punished by the weapon toss. Another weapon toss. Caliburn misses, and a GC neutral light. Excellent option choice by Akrosh.
Yeah, so Caliburn is playing equal to Akrosh right now. The only thing that's really making it look so bad is the first stock that he lost so hard. But other than that, he's trading pretty equally, even when he's unarmed.
Ooh, has the bow. Ooh, goes in for a weapon toss and actually trades with that down. That was a side sig, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on side sig. Because the down sig, I believe he pulls back. But unfortunate trade there with that weapon toss, but still he was able to actually bring it up a little bit. I think adjusting to the pace of the game that he was being able to play against Arkosh's Azoth. What Orange was bringing up earlier is that one of the things that I really like about Gravy Cancel Sunday, and the reason why I love hosting it, is because I kind of want it to be a tournament to be an opportunity for both veterans and new players to be able to play in a tournament setting. And sometimes you can get situations where you have somebody like Caliburn, who we're not very familiar with, who can show exactly what it is that they can do against somebody who has been seasoned and tested in multiple tournaments like Akrosh. And we can see some close games just like that. Even though Akrosh was quite convincing in that victory, I believe Caliburn actually adjusted pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what this game 2 looks like, because other than the first stock, I really think Caliburn played Akrosh equally, and if he keeps playing like that, we might see a close game 2.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
going back to Shipwreck, both players agreeing not to have any platforms. Akrosh finds the first weapons, the bow, tries to punish him with the Netlight. Doesn't quite work out. And Cali gets punished for trying to dive kick into that weapon. Finds the hammer, there's the scoop. He's been actually doing very well getting those down airs onto Ark. Finds another hammer, goes for another down air, doesn't hit. Akrosh ready to punish with that D-Light in air, but Caliburn's actually doing a great job with that weapon toss. Finds the neutral light, tosses the hammer, forces Ark to go near him, but gets hit by the recovery, and he finds himself in the orange. A GC side sig doesn't quite connect, but Ark with these side sigs and the lingering hitboxes is just destroying Caliburn right now.
Wow, yeah, Akrosh is just taking complete control of the stock. Caliburn already in kill percent. A lot will kill right now. That definitely will.
Wow, that down sig covering the landing over that weapon. Caliburn just struggling to find something, and Akrosh says, no, I don't want you to find anything at all. Goes in with that side light. Caliburn definitely struggling compared to the last game where he was able to adjust a little bit. Akrosh doing a greater job of being able to control the ground. Has the axe, goes in that side air into neutral light. Ooh, dodges, waits for Caliburn, tries to get a downer, doesn't work out. The GC down sig doesn't hit either, but the recovery will send him flying. That GC side sig, Ark is getting really fancy with his signature usages right now. Even though they're not landing, he's not really getting punished either. But there's the sword, D-Light side air, sends him off, and that down sig nearly connects.
Oh, that down sig actually connecting, but the weapon toss interrupting it before the force comes.
Wow.
Ark throws his weapon and picks the mine up.
Below him,
tricky.
no less. That was bizarre. Tosses the hammer into him. Ooh, Ark holding onto the bow, goes for that D-Light to try to end the stock, but doesn't quite work out. Or down air, rather. The neutral lights, keeping Cali on his toes.
That down sig almost connecting. Ark finding a little bit more damage here and there, and Caliburn is in kill percent again. Ark still hasn't lost a stock yet.
Ooh, Cali tosses the sword into the ground. Mine explodes. Goes for a side air. Ooh, if he can end this stock, he'll find himself in a similar position. But wow, that neutral air actually interrupting the ground pound in a neutral signature. Brave canceled. Kills Cali off the top, and Ark has a 2-stock lead over Caliburn. Caliburn spawns, goes in for a dive kick. Ark's ready to punish with a side air, but this game's looking a lot more solid. Ooh, the dive kick into the mine.
That's one way to finish a stock off, but he did take damage for that. Akrosh is just in such a massive lead right now.
Yeah, goes for the GC neutral signature. Caliburn holding onto the sword, trying to deny Akrosh from whatever weapons he can. Actually doing a good job of it. Goes in for a dive kick recovery, puts him into the orange, has the hammer. And even though Ark is unarmed, I feel like he kind of finds himself in that advantage, being able to get more damage off in these trades than Caliburn can. Hits him with that side light, the weapon toss, the sword, but he jumps too high and gets punished by a neutral signature. Ark, ooh, that GC side sig nearly cut off Caliburn's head, and there's the ground pound, sending him at an odd angle. I think he's out of jumps. Yep, there's the GC taunt, giving off a friendly wave to indicate his descent into loser's bracket, but